Ready?
Yep.
All right. I've got 12 o'clock. We'll call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Genslinger.
Here.
Havlik.
Here.
Jurza.
Here.
Osterloo.
Here.
Schmitz.
Here.
Schurz.
Here.
Sonny.
Here.
Wilshire. Here. We have a quorum.
Got an agenda in front of us. Are there any conflicts to declare? Hearing none, we are ready to move on to approving the agenda.
So moved.
Second. Second that we approve the agenda. Any discussion on that item? Mark, let's go roll call.
Havlik.
Yes.
Jurza.
Yes.
Osterloo.
Yes.
Schmitz.
Yes.
Schurz.
Yes.
Sonny.
Yes.
Genslinger.
Yep.
Motion carried.
Notes from the previous minute are in the packet. Any corrections, additions, subtractions?
Motion to approve.
Second. We will second that we approve the notes. Any further discussion? We can go voice vote, can't we, unless we think there's going to be.
Yep, that's correct.
Let's do that. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries. And then the next meeting is March 10th.
Move to approve. Second.
Move and second that we set the date for March 10th. Any further discussion? All in favor, vote aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carried. First item on the agenda then is a variance permit for Todd and Kay Long. They've applied for, looks like 3 variances within this application. All 44.57 feet versus 100 feet for blocks. Lots 3A, 4A, and 3A within a couple blocks there. Mark, what's going on?
Notice was sent out to neighbors, published in the paper, signs posted. There were 2 responses in favor that made the packet, 1 that didn't make the packet. I did email that out to Larry. You have that in front of you as well. The applicants would like to plat out the section of trees that was never platted previously with the master plan. Even if it was into 1 lot and then subdivided after by measurements, it would still need the variance because in a non-residential it has to be 100 feet wide. They're going down a little bit further because they know who's going to be purchasing each portion of the trees. So they're platting it now to make sure that the pins are there for that. I can answer any questions you have for me on it. Representative or applicant is also here if you have any questions for them.
So that was kind of our discussion as we were coming into the room today, is this landlocked plat, land in the back there, but that's going to be sold off to the adjacent owner.
For which part are you talking?
The yellow, the second plan, that back, yeah, that one.
So what the plan will be is Tisdale's will own the west half, Longs will own the north and the north and the east half of that, and then Rothsburg's will own the south and the east half. That's who gets it. So it's abutting each person that will be purchasing it. And access to these pieces of property is actually through the person that's going to be purchasing it. And that's in the owner certificate on the plat, which would be approved, which you'd be seeing if this variance would be approved.
Okay. Do we have any questions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Move and second that we approve the variances as presented. Is there any further discussion? Does the owner, the applicant want to say anything about it? Okay. You can go roll call on this one, right?
Osterloo.
Yes.
Schmitz.
Yes.
Schurz.
Yes.
Sonny.
Yes.
Havlik.
Yes.
Jurza.
Yes.
Genslinger.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, so the next agenda item then is the plat for those properties.
That's correct.
Leave the descriptions in the packet.
Nothing more to add except for, like I said, the access to them is right down here in the owner certificate. The only thing additional with this plat is it is obviously outside city limits, so the county will have to hear it as well at their board meeting, but it is our zoning jurisdiction still and it's urban development. Answer any other questions that you have with this.
Any questions?
So does that plat get, do they then combine the 2 parcels?
They can combine the parcels at the Department of Equalization if they so choose. Now, something like this, not knowing their financial situations with their mortgages, you might not want to, or might not be able to combine them because of something like that.
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded that we approve the plat as presented. Any further discussion on that item? Applicant, anything else? All right. Mark, will do roll call this time.
Schmitz,
Yes.
Schurz,
Yes.
Sonny. Yes. Havlet,
Yes.
Gurza,
Yes.
Sonny, or excuse me, Osterloo,
Yes.
Genslinger.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, next item on the agenda is a variance permit for Todd and Nancy Boyd. They've applied for a variance permit for a rear yard setback, 17 foot 10 inches versus 30 foot. Located at 155 South Harmon Drive, and the legal description is listed here. Property is zoned RL residential. Mark.
Notices were sent out to neighbors, published in the paper, signs posted. There was one response in favor that didn't make the packet, but was sat in front of you today. I also emailed it off to Larry this morning. Applicants purchased this piece of property. The best would be to look at this drawing right here. This gray area is what the house that used to be there at 155 was. The white is the area where they're proposing to build a new structure. They are requesting 1710 versus the 30 feet for rear yard, which is roadside. They're not coming out any further than what the existing house was, but since that was tore down, that non-conforming goes away, and you have to request a variance for this now. They did purchase some property to the west or to the north, which is included in this legal description as well, so there's no side yard issues for that. There is floodplain on the lake side, and so that's why they're requesting to probably push it up to the north a little bit, or east, whichever way you want to look at it. So that way that can't be in the floodplain at all. And then they gave some rendering as to what the project will look like after the fact. I did talk with one of the neighbors. He had some concerns about parking, but after seeing that there wasn't going to be a garage and parking in front of the house, that it's more off to the side, his concerns were less. It's a narrower road, but it is still a public right of way. Anybody can park on that road as long as they're parking legally. I can answer any questions that you have. The applicant's also here if you have any questions for them.
Any questions, guys, before I bring them on? Does the applicant want to add anything to that discussion? All right. No questions, no additions. I guess we're ready for a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded that we approve the plan as presented. Is there any further discussion on that motion? Let's do roll call, Mark.
Schmitz,
Yes.
Schurz,
Yes.
Sonny. Yes. Havlet,
Yes.
Gurza,
Yes.
Osterloo,
Yes.
Genslinger.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, the next agenda item is a plan approval for Design Interiors Event Center located at 623 South Sanborn Avenue. It's highway-oriented business district.
Because this is highway-oriented business district, any building permits for such area would have to come in front of this board. She had a display business or for her design interiors at this location. Now she's trying to have an event center. As you can see, there's 36 chairs in here, but then after you add a couple spaces or a couple bodies in each room, comes out to about 42 occupancy load. She did present a parking possibility for this. We have had discussions. It would have to be hard surfaced. To the north is a gravel parking lot. If they were going to access from the north, they'd need an easement with the neighbor to the north. I do have another drawing that could be possibilities for parking for something like this. This shows 18 parking spaces. Really, if it's at 42, they only need 14 parking spaces if it's 1 for 3. So to answer any questions that you have, the applicants here, if you have any questions for them at all, I would say if you're going to approve and have it, the issue with the parking, it could be approved contingent on parking approved with the building permit portion of it. We don't have that finalized today.
So what exactly, maybe this is for the applicant, what exactly is changing with the building?
And come to the microphone. State your name and state what you're going to do.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to be dual purposing my space as a rentable event center and culinary space. So it has a cooking kitchen for small group venue, probably averaging 36 and under, but we do have capacity seating for 42 if we would do that many. Structurally to the building, the only thing is that I'm adding a handicap public bathroom space in there. There already is one bathroom, so I'm adding a second one. And just then, the rest of it is interior finishing and remodel that way. So I think I learned that our biggest topic will be being able to provide for parking. So, and I can be pretty flexible on what is suggested is the best path. I think we had thought the north side, which we're showing, which is between myself and the old Marco's building now, but now that we've learned that we would need an easement, we could provide all that parking along the back west side, which would then access directly off of the alley. So I think we've got ample room. We've got parking for about 8 to 11 right now already on the pavement area that I have, so.
Any other questions, guys? No? Okay, we're ready for a motion now.
So move.
Second.
Moved and seconded that we approve the plan as presented.
With
Do
the
we want a
condition,
contingency on there?
with the condition of the parking being met.
A second follows that as well.
Second, yeah.
Any further discussion on that motion? Let's do roll call, Mark.
Schurz. Yes. Sunny. Yes. Havlet.
Yes.
Jurza.
Yes.
Osterloo.
Yes.
Schmitz.
Yes.
Kinslinger.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, next item on the agenda is a plat and fire scale links. Plat of Lot 2 and the replat of Track A, Wild Oak Golf Club addition to the city of Mitchell, Davidson County, South Dakota.
This is following along with their master plan of the area. They're platting out another lot for a residential dwelling. It's R4 out there, meets the size requirements for R4, has the elevation certificate within the plat for this as well. Can answer any questions that you have.
Straightforward.
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded that we approve this plat. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no.
Aye.
Motion carried. Next item is a plat in the same area, Lot 8, same description.
Yep, follows the master plan as well. Still R4 for this area, meets the requirements for platting of this as well. Can answer any questions that you have.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, that we approve this plat. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed,
Aye.
nay. Motion carried. And the last plat on the agenda is plat Lot 2 of D. Odegaard's first edition, subdivision of previously platted Lot 5, Gialis edition, City of Mitchell, Davidson County, South Dakota.
This plat is following along their master plan as well. It's RL in this area. This plat does meet the requirements for RL for zoning. We have the elevation certificates already on file for this development. I can answer any questions that you have.
Any questions?
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded that we approve the plat. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any other business to come before this board? All right, hearing none. If you need to address the board on an item that was not on the agenda, excluding personnel items, please come forward to the podium and state your name and your concern. Presentations are limited to 3 minutes. Items will be considered, but no action will be taken at this time. No one coming forward. We are adjourned.